that's why I'll never get another tattoo in Manila. Yeah, so I'm a ginger, right? South Park ruined my life. Yep. And you guys remember that guy from early YouTube who was kind of like Shane Gillis and Alex Pearlman had a baby? The guy who was like, gingers have souls. Where is that guy now? You know what I mean? Like, I wish somebody would check up on him. Yeah, I'd like to know how he's doing. So yeah, so gingers don't have souls. Yeah, my sister's nickname for me was Soulless. But now, as an adult, I go by Soul Snatcher. Anyway, I'm Jewish too. Isn't that fun? Jewish. Yeah. But no Zionism here. No Zionism here. Free Palestine all the way. You know what I'm saying, folks? And you know what? And I'm really comfortable with that position because, to be honest, Jewish food is disgusting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every holiday is about how we overcame some horrible thing that happened. So our food is all struggle food. Gefilte fish, which is basically just like fish mashed up into cakes, fish cakes. And it's funny because nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. So that's why it's traditionally served with horseradish. You know, that shit that burns the hell out of your nostrils so you don't have to taste anything else. And fun fact, that's actually why they made cocktail sauce. They made cocktail sauce so the fishermen that had to eat, you know, stinky fish that was sitting on a boat didn't smell or taste so bad. It tasted kind of good with this new cocktail sauce. It's horseradish. Just burn the shit out of everything. You don't have to taste anything. It's all terrible. It's all terrible. Throw the whole dish away. Well, that horseradish is beet red. Oh, and that's the other thing about the horseradish that they give you with the gefilte fish. It's colored red, like with beets. They had horseradish and you thought, you know what would add to this? Beets. Fuck. But anyway, I love horseradish. It's delicious, but it's besides the point, alright? So, a Jewish food that's delicious. Bagels. Let's see here. Latkes. Latkes are pretty good, you know? Although they're basically just hash browns. They're Jewish hash browns. My grandma is Jewish. It's awesome. She married a German. How funny is that? I love telling people that. They're like, what? And they were born in the 30s. Can you imagine what those arguments sounded like? I'm not even gonna try to imitate that. I think it'd be too offensive, you know? Not as offensive as the Kevin Hart roast, but plenty. I'm not touching that one. So besides being Jewish, being a ginger, I'm a messy eater. I never wear a white shirt. I can't wear a white shirt because every time I wear it, I ruin it. And I still haven't figured out how to get a stain out of a white shirt. And especially now too, I got a car that I love. So I got a rule: no eating in my car. Unless you're me, trying to eat over easy corned beef hash on the 95. Trying to get to work. So you can only do that if you're me. It's my car. I pay for it, so it's okay. You know, so the other day I went to Planned Parenthood. And I gave up for Planned Parenthood. Especially in Florida, they're carrying us through women's rights, right to choose, all that. And they ask you what your sexual orientation is. Do you know that? And so I answered bi. And then I was like, well, I'm pan. I'm pan, because I'm down for whatever. I mean, isn't that what pan means? Just doesn't matter what you got. I guess if I like you, I like you. I'm a freak. I'm a fucking freak. I'm down with the scars. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it all. But it was funny because, so I said this to one of my closest friends, and she was like, I could have answered that for you. Pan, how come you said bi? Like, you know, how strange. And I said, I mean, honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck is the difference. Quite honestly, the bi must stand for bigoted because, I mean, you know, you want variety anyway. You can't choose. You want boys and girls. It's very complicated. I understand that. But like to say I'm bi but not pan, I don't know. I think I need somebody more woke or more liberal than me to explain that. And I voted for Bernie Sanders like twice. So I need somebody to fucking explain that shit to me, because I don't understand. Clearly. So, does the bi stand for bigoted? And speaking of bigoted, Somber might be the most lesbian man I've ever seen. And he's an artist, okay? So he's allowed to be moody and depressed and so depressed. His music's good though, alright? So, but he just kind of looks like if you took a house spider and made him a person, right? Somber. So, anyway, but a sexy house spider, you know what I mean? He's sexy, because he's got those long legs. Daddy long legs. But it's more like daddy long legs because he's a lesbian man. Yes. Okay. And you know what I find really fucking funny? Stealing Legos as a mega corporation. You know what I mean? That's fucking hilarious. Right? Like, haha, I'm going to sue you, and you're gonna drag on this legal battle until you can't pay for it anymore. It's fucking awesome. And the data centers. Man, the data centers. You just come in. I need all this land, I need all your electricity, and f*** you. And f*** you. That's the answer.
You're a domestic terrorist.
Oh, what? You don't like it?
No, that was awful.
Oh, really? I don't like data centers. You know, I mean, AI, I guess, is cool, but I don't like these data centers.
I don't even want clean drinking water.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're and you, and then your eyes glaze over, and you're still That's what you are, and that's what you do on a consistent basis, a regular basis. That's what you do. You just
enjoy a lovely amount of potassium.
What did you say? What did you say? I couldn't hear you with that
Fruit assortment.
with the big old AI
Analysis.
I couldn't hear you with Big Daddy Corporation. Yep. Security. How did he get a phone in here? Security. Okay. Good night, everybody. Alright, so that's gonna set everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good night. And f*** you. F*** you, bitch. Yeah. F*** you. F*** you. F*** Oh yeah? Hey. I'll see you after the show. Let's take this outside, bitch. So you may have heard it once or twice, or if you're on the internet, a lot, that women aren't funny. And so sure, you got the Lele Pons of the world who really aren't fucking funny. Although, she does make music now, which I find very interesting because it's kind of good. So where did women aren't funny come from? Well, obviously misogyny, because women are funny. Have you ever not once laughed with a woman? Female comics and comedians are just as capable of writing and creating jokes that get a good laugh. So where does the stereotype come from? Why does it persist into modern day? Funny enough, this stereotype has progressed so far that science has even tried to explain it. And there's been zero correlation between male and women humor. There is nothing stating that humor is any different between male or female. And then for those of you who say, well, that's a thing of the past, it's not. A common theme on the Kevin Hart roast was that the women aren't funny. So it's kind of a moot point because every woman on that stage is a successful comedian. So if you say that's part of the joke, well then you could understand quite easily that that is the laziest, most low-hanging fruit that you could possibly reach for, because even at this point, it's no longer relevant or funny. Modern comedy is at a weird point. I even think of the original roasts, like the ones for Frank Sinatra and Don Rickles, where they keep it classy. I mean, of course, they're racist, they're crazy, and they say really off-color things, especially things you didn't hear in that time, but even with all of that, there was still an air of respect and professionalism for every individual who was on that roasting stage. Historically, comedy has been dominated by men, specifically white men. And even further back, we can think of minstrel shows, which are a really dark time in America. And fun fact, they were our most popular form of entertainment at one point in America. A minstrel show. Just let that sink in. So before you comedy fans say, well, this is not a problem, historically it is. Past behavior indicates current or future behavior. And America's past is checkered. So it's no wonder why people are sensitive to topics like this. I mean, heck, it didn't even happen that long ago. So I'm not saying make comedy illegal, but I am saying there is a balance. I think with the past, 10 years have probably shown us is that as time progresses, we are more and more susceptible to propaganda. And if you think that you're a person who doesn't absorb it, hate to break it to you, nobody is immune to propaganda. At the end of the day, humor is subjective. You can find things that are really awful, really funny. Like, watching The Boys, I was kind of shocked at what people thought was funny. Not that I'm judging, I mean, a lot of it is meant for satire. I can't say anything. With the new Obsession movie, I cracked up so much. I wasn't sure if they were trying to be funny or if I was just really fucked up at finding it funny. So, hey, humor is subjective. You're gonna like something, you're not gonna like something. And it's interesting because in a male-dominated industry, being less visible does not mean less funny. All right, see you later. Oh, hey, the podcast season is starting soon, so be looking forward to that, where Courtney and I get back onto the casting couch and talk about movies again. Coming to you soon. And so how did that make you feel? And I said, that's not gonna happen, buddy. And I said, I don't really fuck with that bitch anyway. Alright, now I'm gonna sit with you guys like a principal when they're trying to be cool. I caught you vaping in the bathroom. Do you have anything to say about that? It's cool, you can talk to me, I'm cool. I'm cool. You can tell by my seating position. And then she moved to Cincinnati. I mean, you guys like really like it here? How are the chicken wings at the bar? I was gonna get some, but they're like a little expensive, a little pricey, right? Wow, that is so interesting. I think maybe she left you. I think maybe she left you because of this attitude that you have. Oh, so where did you guys meet? I don't like the flavor.